The Sasanian Empire, 224 to 651 CE, also known as the Sassanid or Sassanid Empire, was the last pre-Islamic Persian empire and one of the most significant periods in Iranian history. Founded by Ardashir I after the fall of the Parthian Empire, it became a dominant power in the region, rivaling the Roman and later the Byzantine Empire. The Sasanian period was marked by military successes, religious developments, and cultural flourishing, particularly in art, architecture, and philosophy. This period also laid the foundations for what would become the cultural identity of the Iranian people. Foundation of the Sasanian Empire.
The Sasanian Empire was founded by Ardashir I, a descendant of Sasan, a priestly figure from the southwestern region of Persia.
The empire's rise began when Ardashir, then ruler of the small kingdom of Persis, modern-day Fars province, defeated the last Parthian king, Artabanus IV, in 224 CE at the Battle of Hormozgan. This victory allowed Ardashir to consolidate power and establish a new dynasty. Ardashir sought to re-establish the glory of the Achaemenid Empire, 550 to 330 BCE, the first Persian empire, and viewed himself as its heir. He adopted many Achaemenid symbols of power and focused on centralizing the state's control over its territories. Ardashir I laid the groundwork for a centralized and bureaucratic state, as well as a strong military. The empire adopted Zoroastrianism as the state religion, and religious unity became a key element of the state's identity. Ardashir's policies and military prowess laid the foundation for Sasanian dominance, which would last for over 4 centuries. The Sasanian military and expansion. The Sasanian Empire was renowned for its formidable military, which was composed of professional soldiers, including heavy cavalry, known as cataphracts, archers, and infantry. The Sasanian military was particularly known for its elite cavalry units, called the Aswaran, which played a pivotal role in both defensive and offensive campaigns.
One of the early military successes of the Sasanian Empire came under Ardashir's son, Shapur I, r. 240 to 270 CE, who expanded the empire's borders significantly.
Shapur is remembered for his successful campaigns against the Roman Empire, including the capture of the Roman Emperor Valerian at the Battle of Edessa in 260 CE. This was a significant humiliation for Rome and marked a high point in Sasanian military history. Under Shapur, the empire expanded into territories including Mesopotamia, Armenia, and parts of the eastern Roman provinces. The Sasanian Empire continued to expand and engage in conflicts with its western neighbor, the Roman and later the Byzantine Empire, throughout its history. These conflicts, often centered around control of key regions such as Armenia, Syria, and Mesopotamia, became a recurring theme. While neither empire could achieve a decisive and permanent victory over the other, the rivalry played a significant role in shaping the geopolitics of the region. Governance and administration. The Sasanian Empire developed a highly centralized government with a strong bureaucratic structure. At the head of the state was the king, or Shah-an-Shah, king of kings, who held absolute authority. The king's power was supported by a large bureaucracy, which included a hierarchy of officials responsible for the empire's administration. The government was divided into different branches, each with specific responsibilities, such as tax collection, justice, and military affairs. The empire's administrative system was based on the satrapy model inherited from the Achaemenid Empire, with governors, or satraps, overseeing the different provinces. These governors were responsible for maintaining law and order, collecting taxes, and ensuring the security of their regions. While the central government exerted significant control, the empire was also known for its relatively tolerant approach to local governance, allowing a degree of autonomy in regions with diverse populations. The Sasanians also reformed the tax system, which played a key role in the empire's stability. Taxes were levied on agriculture, trade, and industries, and revenues were used to support the military and public works projects. The empire's economy was bolstered by its strategic position along the Silk Road, facilitating trade with China, India, and the Roman Empire. Religion, Zoroastrianism and state. Zoroastrianism became the official state religion under the Sasanian Empire. The religion, based on the teachings of the prophet Zoroaster, Zarathustra, emphasized the cosmic struggle between good, Ahura Mazda, and evil, Angramanyu. The promotion of Zoroastrianism as the state religion helped unify the empire and provided a theological framework that supported the king's rule. Zoroastrian priests, known as magi, played an influential role in the Sasanian court and society. They were responsible for religious rituals, maintaining fire temples, and overseeing the religious education of the population. The king was often seen as divinely sanctioned, a representative of Ahura Mazda on earth, which reinforced his authority. While Zoroastrianism was the state religion, the Sasanians generally tolerated other religions, including Christianity, Judaism, and Buddhism, as long as they did not pose a direct threat to the state. However, religious minorities occasionally faced persecution, particularly during times of political or military conflict. For example, Christians in the Sasanian Empire faced periods of persecution, particularly when the empire was at war with the Christian Byzantine Empire. Cultural flourishing, art, architecture, and literature. The Sasanian Empire is renowned for its cultural achievements, particularly in the fields of art, architecture, and literature. Sasanian art is characterized by its intricate designs, particularly in metalwork, rock reliefs, and stucco decoration. The empire's kings often commissioned grand reliefs that depicted scenes of royal victories, religious ceremonies, and hunting expeditions. These rock carvings can still be seen at sites such as Naqsh-e-Rustam and Taq-e-Bastan. Sasanian architecture was highly advanced, and the empire is known for its impressive palaces, bridges, and fire temples. One of the most iconic examples of Sasanian architecture is the Taq Kasra, the Great Arch at Ctesiphon, which was the royal capital near modern-day Baghdad. This massive vaulted structure is a testament to the engineering skills of the Sasanians. In literature, the Sasanians played a crucial role in preserving and promoting the cultural heritage of Iran. During this period, many ancient Iranian texts were collected and preserved, including the Avesta, the holy book of Zoroastrianism. The Sasanian court was also a center of intellectual activity, with scholars and philosophers engaging in debates on theology, science, and philosophy. The Sasanians maintained contact with the Byzantine Empire, India, and China, facilitating the exchange of ideas and knowledge. The later Sasanian Empire and decline.
The Sasanian Empire reached its peak under Khosrau I, r. 531–579 CE, also known as Khosrau Anushirvan.
Khosrau I is remembered as one of the greatest Sasanian kings, known for his military successes, administrative reforms, and patronage of the arts and sciences. He reformed the tax system, strengthened the central government, and promoted intellectual pursuits. Khosrau's reign is often seen as a golden age for the Sasanian Empire. However, after Khosrau's death, the empire began to decline. A series of weak rulers, internal strife, and continuous wars with the Byzantine Empire weakened the state's resources. The long and costly wars against the Byzantine Emperor Heraclius in the early 7th century drained the empire's treasury and left it vulnerable to external threats. The final blow came in the 7th century with the rise of Islam. After the death of the Prophet Muhammad in 632 CE, the newly unified Arab tribes launched a series of military campaigns that eventually led to the conquest of Persia. The decisive Battle of Al-Qadisiyah in 636 CE, followed by the fall of Ctesiphon in 637 CE, marked the beginning of the end for the Sasanian Empire. The last Sasanian king, Yazdegerd III, fled to the eastern provinces but was eventually killed in 651 CE, bringing an end to the Sasanian dynasty. Legacy of the Sasanian Empire. Despite its fall, the Sasanian Empire left an enduring legacy. The Sasanians are credited with preserving and promoting Persian culture, which would continue to influence Islamic civilization for centuries. Many aspects of Sasanian governance, art, and architecture were adopted by the Islamic caliphates that followed, particularly the Abbasids. The Sasanian influence is also evident in the Persian language and literature, which experienced a revival in the centuries following the Arab conquest. The cultural achievements of the Sasanian period, particularly in art, philosophy, and religious thought, continue to be celebrated as a vital part of Iran's national heritage. In conclusion, the Sasanian Empire was a period of great cultural, political, and military significance in Persian history. Its contributions to the development of Persian identity, governance, and religion left an indelible mark on the region and continue to influence the cultural landscape of Iran today.